See if it works. Let's see if this shit is working. Okay. I'm gonna just see.
Fine, here's one.
Yeah, it actually works. Yes. I'm live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and live on Twitch. Amazing. Now let's see if I can get this chat to work.
There's a carbine here.
So I just need to make sure I have the chat working.
Hello. Oh. Carbine here.
There we go. I'm gonna try.
Come on, pay attention.
Chatting in all streams. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Does it work? Yep. In YouTube it works. In Twitch it works. Can't say if it's... Is it on in... How do I expand this? There we go. It doesn't work in Facebook, but who cares?
The plane. Oh, there's people. There's people. Here.
Anyway.
Over here, there's people.
Let's do this. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'm down.
Good morning, Rex6.
He's almost dead.
This is going to be challenging, but I think it actually works. So I have chats on in the I have the restream chats on. Hey, Axon. I'm just trying. If this thing blows up, let me know, okay? Because I'm using Restream to stream through YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the same time. So we'll see how this goes. And also, we'll see if it blows up our internet connection. My brother's playing games, but I don't know. Upstreaming to 3 services at the same time should break the world.
Oh, you actually did 2 kills there.
Anyway, welcome to another stream of game development. And today, I'm working on my adventure game. That is due for July. Did I say July or June? I said June, I think. Which it's not that far off, but yeah, there needs to be some development here going on.
But you don't really appreciate.
We can talk to this guard here. Hey, Steve. Hope you can save us all.
Trying to put him down. He's like, okay, he just takes it.
Yeah, and there's been some work done on level design. So this is kind of what we're looking at in terms of... Oh, here's someone standing as well. I can take you to Scorchland for a mere 100 credits. So this is where you go to...
shit, I mean all this talk. Holy shit.
Which doesn't look like much, but we can go to...
like, how did it go there for you?
The forest land, that's the nice one.
Yeah, it went really well.
The one that has most work done. The dialogue.
I didn't see you.
Oh yeah, but it's, you know why? Sorry, man. This is because this is the prototype.
But hey, sorry.
Should we get rid of it? So the goal of the game, yes. Just to give a brief introduction. The goal of the game is to save the world from a meteor disaster striking. Let me show you the concept art.
This is the last game.
There's basically this fantasy kingdom wakes up one morning with a huge asteroid meteor
Time to go to bed, old man.
going to crash, and let's do this. And to save the world, the queen summons the fastest runner in the kingdom to find all the 4 champions of old to help stop this meteor. I'm just going to show you the cover art that I'm kind of working towards to kind of give a brief explanation of. So this is kind of what the concept art was. This is Stig, like, holy hell, what am I going to do? How do we stop this? And yeah, the queen is in here. So yeah, not a great morning. but that's the premise of the game.
The boys are trapped, right?
And so these champions that are supposedly going to save the world, they're in 4 different corners of the world. So Stig has to venture out and find them and convince them to kind of come back and help fight this terrible predicament. And then but the problem is they're old, nobody really knows where they are, and also some are in retirement, some are rumored to have even gone mad. But that's about it. That's the story. Like, you are supposed to save the world by getting these 4 people in different parts of the world, get them to go back. But obviously, the big question is, how does that actually stop a meteor? So obviously, this is actually a discussion we've had in the group. It would be funny if
there's one other team coming.
When you kind of get all the champions there,
Are we going to this house?
and realizing that you can't do anything to stop a meteor, the meteor actually just vaporizes in the atmosphere. The end. But then also all of the champions are like, I have vanquished the asteroid using my powers. So it's like nobody believes in science or anything, but only poor Stig is the only one who can is the logical person in this adventure. So anyway, that's kind of the background of it. And each level, we have a bit of swimming going on here. Each level also has like a boss you're gonna have to fight, or outsmart, I would say. Yes, Stig. Yes, very good point, Rexix. I forgot. So in the backstory of Stig, this guy, the reason why he's so fast and why he's the court's appointed runner is because at a very young age, his mother, or was it? He fell into a tub of sugar. Kind of like, what's that story with Asterix? The guy who fell into the magic potion. So in this story, Stig, at a very young age, fell into a tub of sugar. And ever since then, he's been, you could say, cursed with this ability, and he's very fast. Oh, hello. Okay. Let me go back to my chat here. There we go. So that's kind of the backstory of it. Whoops. In a very long stream ago, we actually we painted this picture live. But that was in the beginning. That's like a month ago. Today we are looking at level design and working out kind of what geometric prefabs we need to make this into a bit more playable. There's also, I'm experimenting with an actual boat. You can see it here. It's very simple now. We can try it. It's actually, the boat floats. It's just that it kind of sinks right away. Let me take a shortcut here. So I'm going down. Where? Oh, did I miss moving this thing? So there we go. The boat is kind of somewhere here. And if you jump into it, it kind of, it's doing the physics thing. It's just that I need to make adjustments to this floating script that it actually tries to straighten up again. But it's kind of cool, right? It's
let's just go kill him.
There's floating, and here's a box that's floating too. So you can then you can actually swim. I wasn't actually gonna have swimming, but let's have it. It actually works. But let's see. I have a float script here. We can try and fix that. We just need to kind of try to set the wanted rotation. Yes. So let's see. In every fixed update, let's see.
Yeah.
This is what takes care of the floating. It's a very cool piece of script. So it actually adapts to the mass of each object as well. So
no, not reload, no, reload.
We're gonna try and set the rotation for this in every frame. Move rotation. And we're gonna set a wanted rotation here, the one we're trying to achieve. That's a quaternion. Wanted rot equals, and I'm just gonna say, can I do a look upwards? Look rotation vector 3 up. It's always gonna be straight up, so. But then I'm gonna also have to, so that will be the front looking up. So that's not right. The boat would actually then tilt this way. So we're gonna have to also add another rotation, which is a from to rotation from vector 3 forward to vector 3 up.
Oh, and here's the guy.
Yeah, so changing up to forward. And then, so this doesn't happen just right away. We're gonna do a slurp. Yes, that is how boats work. You're right. But we're gonna, yeah. We're gonna actually try to help it align up a bit. I'm not gonna do it completely, but a little bit.
Nice. Yes.
We're gonna have a spherical linear interpolation. That's what slurp means. We start from our actual rotation, the rigid body rotation, and we want to go to interpolate to wanted rot. And let's say this is the kind of the interpolation slowness factor. We'll just have add 2 to whatever time fixed delta time is. Every frame, this is in fixed update. Every fixed update frame. So let's see what happens. Come on, Stig, let's go on the boat. Whoa. Oh. Okay, yes, because also Mr. Stig is also having the float script. Let's see.
Yeah, right.
Okay, this might be a bit. Let's try it this way first.
Maybe you should ask Mike how it went the last round.
We can't have Stig doing this. He has a separate controller. Yes. Okay.
That was like
I'm gonna temporarily remove the float script from Stig.
What? No, you.
Okay,
Oh, you
let's
meant the
go.
one where I got down the whole team and you just sitting there.
Let's go down to the docks. Hello.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, you see this guy. He has a bit of all the characters have different states. So this guy is in idle state now. So he's just looking around for a bit.
If I say like this, okay, Robin, who do you trust the most?
Okay, where's the boat? Oh, yeah. So the boat actually looks the wrong way. Let's see, let's try this again. Come on now, boat. You can do it.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it, boat. Ow. Come on. We're walking. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, yes. We need to set it to minus. No, wait. Look at minus up.
Mike.
Is that correct?
Seems wrong. Does anyone have any shotgun ammo?
Because minus up is down.
Do you need it?
Come on now.
If you give it to me.
Oh, no, not there.
No, I need.
Yeah, now the boat is standing in the correct angle. Okay. Yeah, as long as I don't fall through, it's it seems like it actually is working. Let's see. So the boat is here. Can I, if I try to rotate it, yeah.
Oh,
see, it actually tries to. I'm moving it. It actually tries to get back up. But yeah, you're right, Rexic. It shouldn't actually. If it goes like this,
Where? Oh.
It helps, right?
He's down there. Fucking up.
It's a bit cheating, but that's what game design is, right? If it looks right, you've done it right.
No, he's dead. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, you're gonna steal my kill. Okay.
Oh yeah. So okay. Well, I'll let that one go for now. But you can see here. So this is the town, and the clever thing here is it's all a very limited set of assets.
He's here.
I'm going to move this one out because that's in the wrong place. It should be here. Here, there. That's where it fits.
Like that.
And this one, maybe like that. And I think we can shrink this down a bit.
Good job.
Oops. Not like that, but like this maybe. Yeah, that's okay. All right, let's open up the assets here so we can look at modeling this a little bit better. And it's kind of starting to get where I want it to. I mean, obviously there's no textures or anything on this yet, but this is looking okay. I'm also quite happy with how the forest level is starting to look.
Oh, shit.
Let's see, we're not going to use the Houdini engine. I'm just amazed that it actually seems... I was kind of skeptical to this the Restream service, but it seems like it's actually working. I'm actually live on 3 platforms at once.
Yes. Shit.
Okay, let's see. Where's my... is it this one?
Come on, you asshole! Come on, you asshole! Come on, you asshole! Come on!
Sorry about the swearing in the background. My brother is playing
Holy fuck!
Apex Legends.
Oh, I flew dead out of that ring. Shit. Shut up.
So this is actually one of the assets. You can see it, right? Let's blow it up a bit.
Shit. See, that's like a Dimitri for you. Just, you know, just fix it.
So you can see here. Okay. Hey, Santa Claus.
Yeah, right.
Oh, are you watching 2 at once? Yes, I'm experimenting with the Restream service. Hey, Joanna. the tough part is to keep track of all the chats.
How was Robin doing?
So the Facebook chat does not seem to be... it doesn't seem to be joining into the Restream chat. So I can't see... If you're on Facebook, I can't really see what you're saying unless I flip windows. But Twitch is seeing it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Anyway, so here's one of the assets. Let's put some color on it just to have a little bit of distinction, because now it's a bit gray. I know Rexix is not a fan of just having gray scenes, so for him only, we are going to solve that.
Shit. All right, I need to go take this call.
Okay. So we're going to set a few sub-materials here, which we then put textures on. I'm just going to make these standard for now. So, okay, let's call this wood. And we can just make it into a little bit of a wood color now. And then, okay, then we'll make one that's called like plaster. What's that what it's called? The mud wall kind of thing. And that will be kind of like this one, like a beige tone. And then, okay, let's add this. Multi-material on. Whoa. Then we just have to set. Okay, this one will be material 2. All of these are wood. Yeah, there we go. We actually have textures for this. We did it in a previous session. I have here, this is the roof. Let's, what should the roof be? Should probably have its own material. Let's call this material roof tiles. And it's gonna be some kind of, it's a blue color, I think. This one. Okay. And then this is also plaster. We'll set this to number 2. And where's my material? Let's assign the material. Yes. What else do we have here? Oh, the harbor. Am I using the harbor? Anyway, well, assign it. I don't think I'm using all of these tiles even, but let's put them in anyway. And oh, I have a big pine tree here. Yeah, I was building this stuff before, and there's a tree here as well. Okay, it's a tree. It's not going to be made of roof tiles, it's going to be made of wood. Yeah, there we go. What else do we have? There's another kind of tree here, but I'm not sure what that one's doing, so we'll skip that for now. What's this? That one's fine. Oh, we also have this gate object. Okay. And we'll just put this as plaster. Okay, I think we're okay now. And this, I guess, oh, this is my like sand bank. Let's put that as a material as well. Sand. Very creative name. Sand. Okay. And it is the 5th material, I think. No, 4th material. Sorry. Okay, and then let's export these guys and see what happens. Yeah, it's here, because yesterday we were doing space stuff. So now, do we have an update here or no? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to manually assign this. That's insane. Alright, bear with me with this. Wood. That's already starting to look a little bit better. And we have our plaster. Plaster would be a little beige-ish color like that maybe. Okay, this one, plaster. And this one, where's my prefab? This is roof tiles, sorry. It's looking alright, a little splash of colors. Alright, okay. Did I change this prefab or just the instance? Okay. Plaster on. And then we have the ramp here. Which is also like plaster. And then this is, what's this? I'm just using this as a, what do I call this? A cliff. It's not really a cliff, but it's a cube. Plaster. Plaster cliff. Okay. Oh yeah, I am using this. That's the action, that's this one, harbor. That is exported, so, okay. Now we're almost done, with this. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's play it and see if we have a little bit more color going on. All right. Ah, there's some glitching going on here. Oh, yes. So that's what happens. That's the clipping. The renderer can't really figure out what polygon is on top of each one. So that they are, I'm just gonna have to adjust that. But a little bit better in terms of having a bit more color going on. I think. It's alright. No textures yet, but we will come to that. And then out here in Timberland, oops, I'm gonna have to work a little bit more on how, I mean, it kind of looks nice when it's not moving, but the illusion breaks quite quickly with all of these. These are all billboards, right? And you can kind of tell that they're all the same. So let's work on this level, right? Oh, we like this one, Klaus. Yeah, okay. So what we'll do now, see where my the summer here. This is the parallax background. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, so you can see, right? So here's the the photo. I didn't take this photo, but I believe it's in fair use to kind of chop a little bit out of these. I think it was from Unsplash, so it's actually royalty free. So here's some of the elements that I've cut out from this photo. And it's cool, right? So once you cut these out, you can actually not see which, this is the rock that is actually, it's from this one. But it's kind of seamlessly, you can put it anywhere, which is what we want. This is the tree. I'm gonna move it around here. So that's kind of the idea of how to use billboards to get rid of that like polygon look that I was gonna say hate, but I don't hate that look, but I just want to be a bit more unique in terms of how the game looks. So this is what we do with the forest, and then I'm planning to do the same thing here with the swamp level. So I have like elements here that I've cut out. So this should be quite cool, right? I think so at least. And here's I'm starting to collect elements from for like background parallaxing for the snow level. So this, yeah, that's the look and feel is starting to come together. Yeah, I know that. Well, 15 layers, is that enough? But you know, right? I mean, what happened was I was looking at, you know which one I was looking at. I was looking at this. This is what we want. This kind of parallax. Also, what I think they've achieved really well is, I mean, although this is half, I think it's half 3D, half parallaxing, it just makes for a very unique look. Also, like you can get a lot more detail in, and that's why I've chosen to use the technique of, you know, having a locked camera look just one angle. Yeah, this part is nice. So I'm not going to be able to do this, but at least it's good to have a goal to kind of aim towards, right? But this is like I think, best example of how to use parallax. It's very nice. Yeah, and this is all hand painted, so a bit. I'm going to try and use photos for this, like photo as a base at least to get that look and feel. So now the question is, if we were to do this treatment that we have here to the village, then I would need to start looking for some photo references. Let's find some. Okay, I'm gonna move this a little bit. That one is kind of poking out there. And this one is a little bit like that. But yeah, the interesting thing though, so in the level editor here, I can actually, all of these buildings are just using this one asset that I'm rotating. So I have 4 variations on each block, which I thought was a little bit clever. Slightly, a little bit clever. What's up here? Oh, I have an exit here. Yeah, I mean, I want to kind of have a little bit more things, like a little bit bigger. The city is a little bit small for now. It should be a little bit bigger. And then I think what we can do to fix this, the clipping issue here, is I think we need to go in here and let's see, which one is this? Okay, where's my building part? Here, this one. So this is a problem. I need to take this, just shrink it a little bit. Like that. Should be enough. And yeah, let's just re-export. We'll re-export that. Now I gotta change my music because this was absolutely not what I wanted. Let's go for some. That's better. Oh, it's okay. We still have this problem here though. What if we where's my building? Here. I guess it's these planks here. They actually extend. What if we let them actually extend up a bit? Let's try that. I mean, it's not terrible because as long as they don't like intersect on the exact same like plane, it will be okay. Okay, so now, okay, that is actually not working because then it pokes up into the ground. Undo. So we will then go the other way. We'll actually shrink it a little bit. Just a tiny, tiny bit. And we'll do the same here. Now these are okay, I think. Okay, let's try that. Yeah. That's of the same material, so that should be okay. The multiple streaming. I just wanted to try it. I have tried it before, but I was not too happy with, like, you know, how it seemed to work. And also I got flagged on Facebook. It was very strange. So that's why I'm trying this again now. And now it seems to be working. It's just, so today it's YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. But if you go to Restream and look, there actually is, there's a bunch of platforms you can use. There's even a LinkedIn one, but I don't want to do that just yet. But there's a lot of platforms that's supported, which is cool. But for now, I'll try this. It seems to work okay. Like, I'm not sure how the streams are in other platforms, like if it's slow or not. I actually have them up on screen here on my side screen. just to kind of see. They're all muted, so I'm not overwhelmed, but it actually seems to work. But yeah, so now we have this set up quite nicely. No, they don't share a chat, but so Restream has a chat function where it kind of pulls all the chats together, and it kind of works, except for Facebook, it seems. So I see I have comments in Facebook stream that I can't see in the Restream chat, which is, since I have a very modest following, it's okay, because I can still kind of keep up. But yeah, in future, I don't know, man. It might be too much to have all these platforms at the same time. There's also what's it called? Medium? No, wait, not Medium. Microsoft's platform. Oh yeah. Now I remembered. We were going to look at the dialog box. The dialog box. Maybe we should just rip that from the other project, because I have two versions of this. And let's just steal that function from my other project. No, not clients. Production, builds, assets. Okay, scripts. And this is in my UI manager, I think. There we go. I think what I did was I took, yeah, I had an outline text as well. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, the nice thing about the stream for now is that it's just like me, it's just us friends here. It's not like I don't have hundreds and hundreds of viewers. In that context, you would probably not feel very included anyway. I guess there's a way to kind of filter. I'm not sure. But yeah, but you're right. Now it's kind of nice, closed little community, which I like. And especially for things like just like talking in general, it's just like a group chat, right? But once you have like when my brother does a stream, he there's just like, I mean, maybe 100, 200 people talking at the same time. That's tough. Yeah. I mean, I guess this feature was made mostly for playing games, like live streaming gameplay. So then the actual streamer wouldn't maybe engage so much anyway. But in this forum, this is more like a slower one where we just sit and talk about games and how to solve stupid problems in C#. Where's my UI manager? Here. UI manager. Dialog text, and then we do a dialog outline. And then, what else did I do? Yeah, I just copy that text. In my show dialog. Oh, I have a time dialog as well. That's cool. Oh, I have a... Okay. And then I have to just make that. So, here's my text. Let's duplicate that and then call this outline text. So where's my... Oh yeah? How did that work? Have you tried? Was it like very laggy or like jumpy? I couldn't get the frame rate up very high. Oh yeah. So, but did you do it with green screen? Was it the one where you were trying to do like overlay like the yourself onto the stream, like with the right angle and everything? Oh, I'm sure they do. When is it? Isn't it almost time for Alex? That's our Alex is gonna make this whole business of VR simply just be blown out of the water, and suddenly we will all have VR headsets on. Okay, this is getting kind of small though. What did I do here? I scaled it, I think. Hand outline.
Yeah. I mean,
does anyone remember what font I used?
I think probably we should.
It's like a fantasy. Oh, this one. Rope. It was rope. And then the outline text. Rope outline. And the color is... Oh shit, sorry. What happened? Now it became like a shadow. You started a PC client, separate app. Oh, okay. I want to try it. I don't even have my Quest in the office anymore. My wife is kind of, I wouldn't say upset, but she's asking why I'm not developing on the Quest when there's like awesome updates like hand tracking coming. I'm still just sitting here doing my adventure games. It's a fair question. Because it's so exciting. Like the time is very exciting to be doing Quest development, and I'm sitting here doing like old school adventure games. There we go. Okay. Yeah, she is. Upset is a bit strong, but she asked me to bring it back so she could play with it. Fair point. Okay, now we have an error here. Member declaration error. Oh. Okay. And then we just have to assign this in our UI manager. Outline text there. Okay, Rec 6. I think we've got you covered now. The box is gone, and hey, can you talk to him? Hey, Stig. Oh wait, there's something up. So what's happening? I'm start coroutine. No, I'm not doing that. I am just doing show dialogue with a string. No timing. I think no, my headset is complaining that my battery is running out. Ah. Set active false, yes. There we go. Set active true. I have a show dialog that just does this, and it sets true, and it sets the text boxes. That should be fine. What is making the error then? I actually didn't get an error, so it could be. Oh wait, you know what? It could be that it's too small to fit now. It could be that the strings are too long, because I've hey Stig, hope you can save us all. take care. Oh, you know what I'm doing? Okay, null reference. Okay, yeah. So first, the top line is the actual name of the character. But since I'm changing the color programmatically, it seems like let's see, how do I do that? I'm sending in a string with color information, that's why. Which should be fine. I should just set, I can just do this maybe. Dialog text, outline text should always be black. No. Outline color equals color black. We never want to have a different, you should just set the centerpiece. And we should do that here as well. Yep, for time dialog. And then we should be okay. There's something not right with my sensor here. Huh? Still no. Let's see because I'm outside. That is funny though. Okay, let's see. Where I'm calling this from is my interaction manager. Oh, in this game it's called hand. Oh wait. No, it's not. It's actually in the player script. Player. On trigger enter. String action is okay. If it's an NPC, this is the check. Current dialog is set to that, and then I say, okay, this is just setting the action. So talk to will be that, and then here I'm setting the color. If there's dialog, show dialog with cyan color, and then I get the character name first. I could just send this in separately. Or maybe not even, or just have separate. Do I need to separate this? I kind of liked it though that the name is in different color. That's the name, and then that's a new line, and then the dialog text comes in. Okay, so I get the string comes in here. I guess, yeah, this doesn't help because the color is not being set here anyway. I should, and that should be fine. It's just that it's copying it. It's copying the string, and that makes. I know. Can I? Oh, I think I know. I think I know. So, outline text. I'll just switch off the RTF. That's the rich text format. Come on, work now. Genius. Yeah, and then it doesn't change the line. Yeah, because that's what. Oh, it actually just spits out the code then. I can just do this like this. Show dialog. We will have two strings. Name. Or maybe okay. Let's not break anything. Let's do a overload for this. You all know what overloads are, right? In C#. The same function, but with different inputs. So string name will be, and then we'll just do this. String will be first name plus new line plus. And then the string comes. So then I can say, where is it? Then I don't have to even send it in. This is probably slightly better also. So we take this out. And we'll put that in here. So we're saying, first do the name in cyan color. And then we end tag that. This feels like a bit like CSS. So name in cyan and then break line plus string, which is the message basically. So in my, when I call it, I'm gonna do take this out. We first send in current dialogue and then the name. Yeah. Okay. I think it'll work. Come on, let's talk to the guard. Oh yeah, and then we need to switch back on the RTF. But wouldn't this do the same though? Because it just copies it. You ask. Indeed it will. I just did the exact same thing but more complicated. Okay, I'll need to do it this way. So outline text. We'll just do it the same way. So complex. Color black. Okay. We can just take this out. No more color assignment. And now we just do a new line. Okay, I think that's it. So yeah, we're just changing the color on the top line. This is only if there's name. No, that's the wrong Unity button. I hate that. I don't want to launch another Unity. I'm going to unpin that from my taskbar. All right, it's going to work. I think so. Yeah. Now, dialogue is now back. I think, yeah, that's okay, that's good. I want to move this stuff out, because I think what's happening now is there's some duplication. So I have my hand object, you know, the sphere in front. This thing in front of the player. This is like if you're in front of a door, if you're in front of a treasure chest or an enemy, that it contextually says what to do. And right now, that one is not taking care of dialogue, which is a bit weird. And it also takes care of teleporting, which is not correct. So I'm going to move it back to the hand. I think it was in the hand before. There. We don't need two of those. What's this? Interaction object. What am I using here? Other RB. And we need to get, okay, so we can delete these. And then the talk function, we move that into hand. Yeah, this makes more sense. So we have pick up things, we have drop things, we have throw things, we have talk. This should all be in the hand interaction. Let's see. Those two we need to move as well. I want to kind of make sure we kind of separate these things as much as we can. So here I am. Okay. Dialogue index also needs to go in here. And what else? We have a interaction object. Is that really how I do this? I think I might have a duplication going on here. Let's see. Player states. Okay, I'm gonna. Let's make this into. Let's make this into a bit of a. What's it called? Singleton. Let's just copy my. I have my own. This one. So with this, I can access player class from anywhere without risking. There should only ever be one player instance anyway, so that actually makes sense. So now I can just go player instance. Player state. Magic. Okay. You could say it now can talk to the hand at any point. This should be in here. Yeah. Now we can take it out from here. We don't need this. My teleport should be in hand. Yeah. And what am I doing here? What am I doing indeed? I need to, oh yeah, so in my, I still need to have a reference to my hand. I think I do. Let's just do one hand for now. Right hand, or like hand. So then I can call hand interact. Let's do that. Okay, that should be fine. Look how nice and clean my player script is now. But I'd be surprised if this works that easily. Okay. We're coming out. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Hey Stig, hope you can save us all. Take care. It works. So that's cool. And then what's next? Yeah, now the trigger collider. It actually works a lot better now. Can I pick this up now? Did I delete this? No, let's fix that. We'll do like pick up and dragging physical objects. So that thing, let's open up my level here. Levels, hide this and open this one. This box here is what? Untagged movable block. And why is it? Oh yeah, and I just tag it to carry. And if I have a carry, I can do pickup. Yeah, I have it already. If other tag is carry, pick up. Okay, let's try it. I want to try it. I think this is a bit big though. I think it needs to be a small object. Let's try it. But the idea here would be that you can actually pick up rigid body objects and throw them at enemies and across bridges and stuff. Oh, it's a tree here, I think. Where's my box? Ah, I'm carrying a box. And I think, yeah, then I just drop it again. I think there's a throw. How did I throw it? Wait. Where's the throw? I have a throw here. Float power. Oh yeah, so I think what it does is you hold down the throw key, and when you release it, so you kind of charge up how far you'll throw it. But what key is that though? I'm not sure. So I have... Do I have a state for carrying? Okay. So the player now has a player state called carrying. So we can set up a set of controllers that only applies when you're carrying something. Well, we already have that for talking. So while you're talking, you can't go away, for example. You have to finish the dialogue sequence. In the case of carrying, we do want to be able to still press E. But I think we also want to do throw on, let's put that as Q. No, not teleport, throw. Is that, okay, it's not accessible because it's not a public. Oh, wait. No, what I'm doing is this. I only have one public function for hand, which is interact. And then hand will decide what to do. Hand will decide what to do. So if so we have a state here for the hand as well. If it's empty, you pick up. If it's... Okay. But I do want to distinguish... so where is it? Let's see what happens here. Where is it? Pick up. And then drop. Where do I do throw then? I think I need to clean this up a lot. What I want to do is... Okay. Let's do this. We'll say this is public now. And I need to do a bit of checking now. What's this? Oh yeah, I'm unparenting. Okay. So first off, the player is pressing Q, then we do hand, throw. And then hand will have to check if there is something. If hand state equals hand states hold, that means we're holding something. And okay, let's just try that for now. Oh, and what we're doing here is we're not... What's this? Oh yeah, I need to have a power. So first off, we're going to do throw is only going to happen on up. And if get key Q, we're gonna do charge. Where is it? Here. So this will be the feature for.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to put in a. What am I doing here? I'm sending in a power. Why am I doing that? We don't need to. Okay, and then throw. Oh. Okay. Now I see. I should probably not. Okay. So power is being gathered here. Yeah. So that's fine. That should be it. Okay. There we go. Okay. I do a throw here. Okay. Public void attack. Else attack. Okay. It's like I can't read my own code. So we do this instead. Attack when you release. So holding down the attack button will charge, and then when you release, boom, it'll attack. And I don't want to send in a power here. I just want to use the power that is actually in the hand. Okay, let's try it. Ah, error! Okay, let's try. Okay. We're walking to the woods. And ow, tree. Okay, pick up the box. I have the box. Dropping, picking up, dropping, picking up, throwing. No throwing. Why are you not throwing? Okay. Oh, okay, wait. We're not in carrying player state. Let's do this here. Yeah. We do want to be able to walk and throw. So we need to stay in the walking state. That makes sense. Okay. Pick up. And throw! Nice throw, Stig. It ended up here. So just a tap. Oh wow, that's too much. That shouldn't be so strong then. So let's. Okay, because I need to also reset the power. Do I do that? So after the throw, power equals 0. Otherwise it'll stay that way. Max power. Alright. Well, let's go and try that pitching arm. Where's my box? There. Okay. Ah, that was a very weak throw. I'm just tapping and it just goes very small. A little bit more, yeah. Oops, pick it up. Yeah, that works. I lost it. Oh, at least there's okay, let's fix that. I have my action text here, but it's actually black, so you can't see it. And why don't we put another font on that? Like that, and then we need to scale that up a bit. Maybe not that one. Let's take another font. This is a normal pixel art font. Let's go. Don't mind me, guards. Yeah, that's cool. So now pick up movable block. I should probably change the name there. Oh, and also needs to so when you picked up, you need to hide the action text. Where's my hand? Here. So pick up. It is hide action. What's happening in hide action then? Hide dialogue, show action, hide action, action text equals. Why does that not happen then? Oh, because I'm holding it. It's actually in there. Okay, that makes sense. What should happen then is that when you're holding something, the hand should not be trying to pick up the object is still actually in that zone where it detects if something is in front of you. So okay, but I've changed the hand state to hold, so I can actually do this in my trigger. Yeah, I can only check if I'm not holding. Well, we should be able to take the box through an exit to another level, so that we shouldn't do it for all of it. So if hand state equals hand states hold, no, if not equals hold, then you can carry. And that, yeah, no, that's carry, pick up. Yeah, that's correct. And what do we do here? Other RB name. Should probably name that better. Where's my box? Movable block, maybe you should call rock. This is a rock. Har du något spel man kan testa på lunchen som du har gjort? Det enda spel som jag har gjort, the only game that I've made that's published is on Android. It's pretty old. But I'll get you a link for it. Here it is. I'll do this. I don't think this is gonna be targeted at you. Oh, I can actually see it. This is pretty cool. So in the Restream chat, I can see that the messages actually came through in Twitch and in YouTube, but not in Facebook. Hey Andre, sorry, I can't see the Facebook chat messages. I'm doing a restream with like multiple platform streaming, so I can't actually see my I can't see the messages coming in from Facebook, unfortunately. But that's it's still a pretty cool thing to do. So I'm actually streaming on 3 platforms at once today. So we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook and Twitch. And just like blowing up the internet in our own little way. All right. So what we've done so far today is we've looked a little bit at the floating swimming script. We've fixed up some of the assets. I've done some basic picking up objects and throwing them. now I can't throw. Yes, because now our hand state is not in the right state anymore. Let's see. Where is that happening? Yeah. I need to not set this anymore. Let's not have a carrying state. Is that going to give me an error? No. Let's try it. Ow. Ow. Oh, is it? Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Let's have a think now. So, that happens then. But then if... Where's the throw? So, okay, now it doesn't even happen here, so, okay. Sorry. So I press E, I go to hand interact. If hand is empty, pick up. I should probably not have this. Okay, hang on. I don't need this. I should probably. Okay. We'll see if this breaks everything. Yeah, I did. Breaking code every day. That's my motto. Yeah, now we can't... so there was a reason I had this then. I have to have, okay. So what happens when I enter a trigger that has a teleport, I set that object and I say travel to. I can't even see what my code is doing, so I'm going to do this. Okay. If I have a teleport in my hand, I set this object to that object. And then I null it here. But I'm not actually setting... Or should I do this? Yeah. Now I can do it again. So... And I can pick up. But I can't drop and throw. So, oops, I need to check that I should probably not, because you can't pick up. What's current teleport? Oh, wait. You know what I should do? I should do, because I'm checking for scripts when something is in the hand object, it checks for what script is in there. So it checks for a teleport. It's checking for an NPC but it's not checking for, like, let's go make a script call item, an item. So now I can say public item, a current item. Let's be reasonably naming conventioning. So in my on trigger enter, I'll just do, I'll just do this. If other get component item, I am going to assign current item equals other get component item. Nay, not like that. Yeah. And then I'll do this. Actions equals. Now I can do, now I can do something a bit nicer. I can do in my item script. This is going to be a new class for, can just get rid of it. For items in general, like inventory items. So we can say string item name, public int weight, item weight. What else? For now, that's fine. The idea here would be then that I could make item a base class, and then I can have, if like when we make the inventory, you can add all the weight together, and then if you can't carry it, it's if you already have too much, you can't carry it. But then instead of pick up other RB name, I can do a nice. I just get that string item name. Yes, much better. So where's my rock is here, and I'll put that class on. Item name, small rock. Item weight, 1 unit. We're not using that yet, so. But then I don't need this anymore. I don't even have to check for tags anymore, so that's a beautiful thing. And then I'm gonna have to do the same here though. When you exit that thing at that trigger, you have to current item equal item equals null, so then you can't pick it up anymore. So that won't change. This is the thing. I should not check this here. Because if I do that, I can't exit. I can't do two things at the same time. That's what happens. But in my interact script, if current item, no wait, that can't. If current item, that means, yeah, then pick up. And then I can do let's see. This should be separate now. Let's just put these together. What if I have current item and my hand state is empty, pick it up. What am I doing here? If I'm not in a teleport, you should drop it. That's not right. I think Okay, I think I knew the thought of this. So else if I have current item and hand state is hold, then drop. Scriptable object as items. That's we were just talking about that yesterday. This is something that's on my list of going through, and I need to look at that. I know it's pretty powerful, because then you can just, it's like you can, as far as I understand it, you can streamline a lot of this stuff. So basically, instead of relying so much on inheriting scripts, you can just create objects for everything, and they're like pre-populated, like a set of items, a set of weapons, a set of are you using that, Gamer Tobbe? I need to learn. There's so much left to learn in this world. Uh-huh. Where's my pickup? Pickup. Okay, I need to set this. I wanna. So, my wife, who's an actual developer, not like me, a pretend one. She keeps talking about this as well. Yeah, that's for when I level up. Level up my coding. Wow. Okay. Yes. Yes. Now it works. Throw. So this is, I'm gonna use this as, okay, what? Okay. I'm gonna use, what, I dropped my, where is it? There, pick up small rock. Oh, there's no space there. Ah, I lost it. There you go. Easy to lose it. And then let's try this, because I want it to be like you can actually take this and bring it back. He lost it. Oh, now he has it. Okay, let's fix that. Crack, that was my neck. I think it is when I pick up, I need to make sure I parent this. I do though. To the hand, yes. And then when I drop, I set. No, I'm not. Yes, to that level. So you drop it in that level. And I also do that when you throw it. Why am I checking this here? Obviously you cannot. Okay. Or maybe we'll just we'll make this rock. This is a rock, this box. I'll make it into a prefab. And I'll put one in my... Oh wait, I actually think I have an object here in the city, which is also for pickup. This one. A barrel. It has a float script. The rock should not have the float script. But then I can put the item script on that. And I will call this barrel. And this one weighs 2. And I think I can't see it because it's hiding behind... Is it over here? Yeah, pick up barrel. Yeah. Ah, it's not coming. Pick up. Okay, that's kind of weird. So I'm picking up. Set it kinematic. I parent it to my my hand. I changed the hand state to hold. So what is happening here? Let's look in the inspector here. So what's this? Yeah, I have a barrel here. It's parented under me. It is set to kinematic. So why am I not able to move it? Is it because of my float script? No, it's not. Yeah, it is because of the float script. Okay, that's going to be a problem then. So the float script needs to be switched off when... okay. Well, I think we can fix that by saying in item... No. In hand. Let's see. When we do pick up, we say if get component float, we just turn it off. There. So if the object I'm picking up has a float script, we turn it off, and then we need to turn it back on again. Let's do it after the kinematic, and also and this is probably not good. We'll do it after we add the impulse force. Okay. You think it's gonna work? Hey. Come on, barrel. I think it's... okay, let's see. Well, I'm picking it up here. I'll need to do that all the way first, maybe. Oh, wait. Current item. Get component. Otherwise, I'm trying to disable my own float. My hand. I don't want that. Dirty coding. But let's see. Oh, I can push it. It's a physics object after all, so it's rolling, and now I have it. I'm gonna throw it in the water. Let's see. floating? It's not floating. It sank. There's my barrel. Find barrel. It didn't turn back on. If current item get on the floor. Okay, set it to true, of course. So turn it off when I pick it up, but then turn it back on. Pick up the barrel. I'm gonna throw this barrel in the water. Yes, now it's floating. It needs to have some drag. In my float script. It says put in RB drag equals 1. 2.5. Can we do this instead? Void on enable. Drag is 0.5. Void on disable. RB drag equals 0.1. I just want to have a little bit of drag. Okay. Null reference. Did I not? Yeah, I'll probably do it before we have the rigid body. And throw. Okay. Okay. What's happening? Okay, I need to fix this thing with if I'm in a teleport and I have an object, it needs to come with me. Because I think now, oh yeah, that's what I was doing here. Because I drop it. I always drop. So what I should do is I shouldn't. It should not be dropped unless. As we do, and if current item, and I'm holding, and I'm in a current teleport, and not in a current teleport. Yeah. Yeah, this is what this was trying to do, I think. I have 2 of these. Okay. Let's try it. So now I should be able to transport items between levels as well. Gimme. Just try to go back in here. Yeah. I still have I got an error, but I'm still holding my barrel. We'll see where it ended up. Yeah, it's there. Alright, I'm just gonna refill my coffee. You guys see this, by the way? You can see it. Get yours now. It's great for my busted up back. Yes, of course. I put my well, I'm actually still waiting for the coffee cup. There's a coffee mug as well. But I think because of all of the corona stuff or something, that I don't know. Or maybe it takes forever to make a coffee mug, but they can make pillows like in light speed. Okay, why don't we do something? We've been messing with this for a little bit too long. Why don't we do something that looks nice? Alright, there's one error here. It's because I don't have it. Let's make sure there is a get component like on enable first. Nay, I don't want to start that. So let's work on a level. Like, still a bit far away on level design. I mean, this looks nice-ish, and it's kind of working. But I need to really make some progress on the other levels as well. So let's do that. And the way I'm thinking, so this is let's leave this file for now. This is nice. This is like tileable assets. But here, come on. So this is like an outline of the forest level I'm making. You seeing it? It's pretty far. This is the entire level. And then you end up, I think, let's see, it's pretty big. Here. This is where you end up, well, finding the wizard. You finally make it to the tower here, all the way in the end. So the idea here is that this would be like the layers in the parallax background. You start here and you kind of work your way up here. And along the way here there will be monsters and stuff going. So that's kind of what I want to do now. So basically you can see here how it's set up. It's basically just a lot of parallax layers. But we don't just want to have 2D. This is not a 2D game, so this layer here is going to be have depth. Let me just change the track here. What about some... Oh, Mr. Bungle. Very good for creative. I'll see if I can make something out of this a bit quick. So these are like a foreground layer. I'm thinking, instead of doing like that, oops. What if we to make this feel like you're actually like in a forest, we'll just put in like a... Wait. We'll do this instead. I'm going to create a foreground object here, which is black. So here, and I'm going to start cutting up the inside, cutting up some... Let's just outline this quickly for now. So the effect of this would be like... That's a bit much, but you get the idea. We need to make sure you can never see this under. Okay. And then we can start simply just connecting these. Where's the connect? There. Is there a way to like just bridge two lines together? Unless it's insert, but I don't want to do that. I'll have to do it one by one then. This and this. We'll make these nice in a while, but kind of this is what's happening in camera. This might. Adding a few more vertices. And we can work from this angle. Yeah. You can see the whole thing. So you can see it's very much like a will of the wisp type concept for designing. So I'm blocking out like shapes first. But this can't cover too much though, so I need to make sure it's like down here. Like the green level there is actually where the walking, that's like the plane of walking. No, I can't see the vertices. Okay. There shouldn't be too much in the foreground anyway, so I'm actually going to leave it like that. So once I'm kind of happy with the general position of this stuff, I'm just gonna export this block, and then we paint on it, or rather, you know, use photographic reference. I don't think I'm gonna paint. Not just because I don't want it to seem like a blatant copy of Will of the Wisp. But I kind of like the look and feel that's happening in this semi 3D and photographic. It's kind of, the style is kind of working, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Okay, let's see. The camera is like this. Let's unselect. So you start from here. Boat comes in. Actually, I think I have a. So here's the village. You're gonna be able to talk to a few people in here, and then you come up to like the piece of the woods that it's like chopped up, and then you enter the dark woods. To make your way up, and then here in the pits, that's where the boss monster will be. Hey, Chobo Kanin, welcome. I think everyone's just having the stream on mute, but all right. So that's kind of the whole of the forest level. You end up here, and you can kind of see the tower. I'm gonna add a window. Am I not able to add a window? Maybe not in this view. So there's like one window here. That's pretty cool. There. So you end up here. And I think the last challenge of this level will be to get over this chasm. What engine is this? Oh, this is I'm right now in 3D Studio Max, modeling, like designing the level, just in terms of you can see it here. I'm just blocking out shapes for now. But the engine I'm using is Unity. And I mean, since you asked, let's just look at what we have in terms of a prototype. So I have my main character in green. The blue circle in front is his hand, like the interaction. Right here is a guard. You can see he's kind of casually just looking around. He's in idle mode. You're absolutely correct. 3D but fixed camera. Mostly because I'm trying to be smart about my asset production. I don't have, I've given myself a pretty aggressive timeline, so I don't want to be modeling everything from every angle. Yeah, so there's a simple dialogue system. You can talk to people, and you can, so here you exit to the forest level, which is the one we're designing. So this is just like a proof of, what's it called? Like a look and feel. So I'm going to be using a lot of like parallax layers to get the feel of a true like Scandinavian forest. So that's this is kind of just like a test. The actual level we're making is this one. So you can kind of see these things, these blocks, if you will be, yeah, that I just wanted to see like if the look and feel is going to actually make sense. So like this level is obviously very like, you see like 3D, no textures. Well, this is going to be addressed later, but when you go to this one, it's mainly using billboards and yeah, billboards and photo textures. I kind of like what's going on. There's a bit of particle mist going on the ground. I can pick this up. It's a rock. It's a small rock, but it's a cube. But yeah, so that's great and all. The look and feel is kind of getting there, but what I really need to make sure is progressing today is the actual levels, as in what actually, how they play, and like, I don't know, well, like what happens on them. So in this level, you start here, you come in with the boat. This is actually the character dummy. It's a bit of a village thing going on here. You see the parallax effect, and then you kind of come up here, you enter the woods, and then somewhere here there's going to be like the big boss fight. You have to scale this hill. Maybe here's the boss fight, I'm not sure. Yeah, you keep going, and then you come out here. That's the end of the level. And maybe here there should be like you have to swing across. Yes, spooky woods. So now I'm thinking, if these are pretty much, I mean, how to know that this is actually gonna work? I'm thinking we take this is the walkable part. I'm gonna clone this, and I'm gonna extrude it as a, so this is what you can walk on. It should actually be the collider. So I'm gonna name this ground collider. And I won't render this, I think. It'll just be as like a protection for not falling off. Okay. And this is a water plane. So we have a water plane at the bottom, and then I can say this is, we'll call it parallax. Maybe we name it in order. Parallax level. Okay, maybe we'll start from the other way. So this is, okay, the foreground parallax. Actually, okay. Parallax, let's put a P foreground, or 0. That's parallax 0. I'm gonna hide this one for now. And then this is, the rocks here are parallax 1. What's this one? This is not the next parallax. Okay, let's see. I think it's this one. P2. And then it's this one. Hey! What happened? Oh, thank you, man. New follower. Welcome. Join my Discord as well if you want to get notified and stuff. And we talk about game design in general. No worries, man. I just woke up one day and said, okay, I'm doing all this stuff anyway. Why not I just turn on the stream as well to let people just watch and comment and yeah, just have a talk about it. It's a lot of fun, right? Even though sometimes it's a little bit like, the Bob Ross stuff, painting stuff, just like immensely much slower than watching someone play a game, for example. Okay, this is definitely P3. P3, and this is P4. I have a bit of organization going on here, and then this is, no, wait. This is P4, yes. Oh wait, there's a layer here. Now that's P4. I have another layer here. Oh god, this is getting messy. Okay. I'm gonna move that back a bit. Yeah, I think it's because it's using the same color. I can't even see. So this is P4. And it's at 5 meters back. This is P5. Parallax layer 5. And then I have one more parallax layer, which is like further away. So this is parallax 6. I should probably have like a skybox layer in the back. Okay, so now we've named everything. I have my ground collider. What's this rectangle? Oh, that's my player. Let's delete that. Yeah. Okay, let's export this and put it into Unity. I know, right? I actually like it. It's good for like, it's like depends on what mood you're in, right? Okay, I'm gonna try this now. Before we start painting stuff, I'm gonna. Okay, let's see. I should probably, because now you can kind of fall off the sides here, but that's okay. We can fix that later. And now we're gonna have to make sure that all of our pivots are correct. This is a 3D Studio Max thing. All the pivot points needs to be set to be rotated 90 degrees on the x-axis, otherwise they'll end up upside down in Unity. I think we got that sorted. Okay, let's export and import in Unity. Okay, this is the forest level. What does it say now? Conversion failed. Oh, it's just a water plane. Screw that. All right, back here. Let's go to my forest level. I'm just gonna make an empty game object to hide these things. Old. Oh, I have an NPC in here. Let's. Oh, that's an exit. We need the exit. Hey. I think I might have a crash coming. Come on, don't crash. Come on. So how is that even possible? Oh, it's the entire thing as well. Okay. I am not liking this. Okay, Unity is not back. What is happening? It's like all the apps. Photoshop is still on. Let's close Photoshop because it's responding. 3D Studio Max is not happy. Unity, come back please. Oh god, yeah. 3D Studio Max is definitely not responding. Well, kill that. What about Unity? I can save, please let me save. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, killed. Definitely killing. I mean, it's been on for a while, and I think even though I have a pretty decent gaming rig, I think I'm running too many things at once. Let's see if we lost anything or if it's actually okay. I think we're okay. What's in this? Oh, that's my... okay, all of this goes in old. What's this? Okay, we'll hide this. Oh yeah, and this water plane, where is that? In the mirror. Let's put that in, because we're gonna need this. This is my it's not mine. Someone made a free mirror script, which I'm using for water. Okay, let's bring in the new thing we built. Where are you? In my mesh folder, maybe? Forest level. Okay. It's the wrong way. There we go. And let's see. This guy is our... oh yeah, it doesn't look nice. I'm gonna have to do this better, but... oh wait, maybe I can just... let's not extrude the sides. We don't need those. So we can... we only need the polygons that are facing this way. And the water plane we can hide. We have one already. Okay. Oh yeah, so we did not... we lost the 3D file. Okay, let's see. There is this one, auto back. Here it is. We have it here. Phew. Okay, so now we can ditch these. I'm actually gonna... this is gonna be my collider object, so I'm gonna just erase some of these things. We don't need collision here. So we don't need this, we don't need this. Okay, I guess we can keep that. What's happening here? Let's like kill some of these, we don't need those. Okay, that's the collider. And let's try and export this again. Let's see if it crashes one more time. I'm not gonna export the water plane because we already have a water plane. Export selected. Forest level. No errors, thank you. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This one, we turn off the renderer, but we add a mesh collider. Let's just keep it on for now, so we can see. Here's and then I'm gonna place my... that's the exit. As in that this is where we enter the scene from. No, Rex 6. You're wrong. I was always gonna do like the parallaxing, but that's more for the background. Oh well, trailer is gonna be based on actual things, so we're gonna have to do some work on the actual game. So here we go. So basically so you see, this is it's not 2D because you can actually move on this, and I'm gonna, like, it can be narrow and it can become wider. So don't worry, it won't be 2D. As in, like, it would be 2.5D. That's the general idea. Let's expand this water plane to go all the way. Okay. And then I think we can just put some colors on this and it'll be okay. Let me think now. Well, where's my foreground layer then? Oh, it's here. So let's try this in a second. I'm just going to put some colors on. Parallax. materials. And then we'll just put P0, that's going to be a black one. That's this one. This is the P1. Oh, thank you. It actually intelligently enough made the next material named correctly. And then this is now our, let's see, let's put it on P2, yeah. P3. It's as we're faking some fog going on here. P4. P3. No, P5. You see it's kind of coming in here. You can see it a little bit. And then P6. So it's going to be a... Okay. I think we can try it now. This is my NPC. Let's put the NPC is actually going to be someone you talk to, and he can be here. Like standing here. Where's my ground collider? I need to see it for now. Okay, yeah, see? We'll move this back a bit. Let's see how this plays. I'm almost nervous to see. Yes, because the spawn point is here. Ground collider. Yeah, I'm actually spawning outside. This is spawning here. That's fine. Okay, come on now. Okay. Why am I still rendering this? It's supposed to be off. Alright, what do we have? Yeah, so I'm following this thing. I can talk to Charles. Never seen you around here before. Welcome to our little town, Timberstad. We used to be a lot bigger. Ever since that magician vanished, the sawmill has been closed. There's still a few people around hoping the industry will bounce back. Meanwhile, you can hit the tavern, and Joe still runs his general store over there. Bye for now. Scale is definitely too small. And I'm gonna need a... but, I mean, okay, this is a bit primitive, but you can kind of see the effect. So we're going here. It's still like high up, so you can see the parallax going on over there. But I think you're right, the scale is off. I'm coming into the woods. And then we have some foreground objects. Climbing over. Well, I'm kind of okay with this. You can still walk in and out of it, which is okay. Well, yeah, this is pretty good. You can actually, I can actually, oh god, yeah. So there's no, we need a collider to block, so you can't go too far in front, and that's fine. That's an easy fix. Let's just add a box, quad. And hey, let's see, 90 degrees. I think, no, we don't have to. I think, wait. Where's my quad? Oh, it's hidden. Here it is. We're not gonna need a render, but let's do 200 and maybe 100. This is my safety net. It needs to be even wider. 500 units. And yeah, we can just turn off the render for that. And let's put one here too. What? Turn off. Okay, we have our two colliders in place, I think. There's one here, but where did the other one go? Oh, there. I'm just gonna... I think we need to, just in case, we turn this. I don't think you have to turn it. It doesn't matter. It's just for the renderer. Okay. All right. And then this thing, yeah, the render should be off. I mean, I could actually, let's see. Let's put the P2 material on it. P2, please. Hello. Yeah. Okay. I should probably set the start level to, so I don't have to walk all the way there every time. Yeah, I don't, so this is the basis of it, but I mean, you can see, you can kind of, I'm gonna make this nicer. That's kind of just the base collider, and then we can put a lot of billboards to make this not so polygon crappy. Ah, stop. Oh, yeah, it's too far away, but now I can't fall off that way at least. Can I complete the level? That's a good question. So even from up here, I'm gonna have something blocking. I mean, you're not supposed to be able to walk there. Ah, fall down. Is this the... oh yeah, you can't see much of the... I mean, it makes... oh god, how am I... okay, so now this is going to be a cheat. I don't have a ground check yet, so I can actually jump all the way up. But this is pretty cool. I can have parallax layers all the way up here that actually... you can like see very far away in the distance, which is nice. And then you're back in the woods again. Yes, this feature will be turned off. Maybe what, grappling hook? Or maybe that's part of the game challenges. So falling down. Okay, let's see. See, he can fly kind of. I think I'm now approaching the... oh yeah, see? And that's the Tower of the Wizard. It's all the way there. And then once you cross this... ah, yeah. That's that's where you should be going. I'm stuck here. Indeed. Rest in peace. But coming back to what we're doing here, I mean, we've been trying a lot of design styles and trying to find an efficient way to both test the gameplay while we're designing a level. Because what I don't want to happen, and I mean, this is why there's been a few weeks now where relatively, it seems, small progress. But I just want to find the right way to design the levels and still make sure they're actually like fun to play. like iteratively, if you will. And I think it's going to pay off to do it this way. So, like, I want to quickly arrive at the point where we have a playable thing. It is super important, and I am not. This is not my. Well, it is my profession now, but I've not really worked in a game design process, so I'm kind of making it up as I go along. I'm gonna see what happens, and now this is like one of the bonuses. So now I can just add shapes here, and I think just exporting this now, it'll just appear. It should just appear. So if I do a new export now, I should have yeah, I can see the shadow of the tree. Because I want to quickly get into, you know, like monsters and like the fight engine. Is there a tree here now? Yes. Oh, yeah, it's here. Can't really see much of it, but this foreground layer helps kind of immerse a little bit. I like that. And then, I mean, you can kind of see where it's going with. Oh, these are too close though. So I have two parallax layers here, and they're actually very close to each other. Is it? Yeah, there's two layers right here. Oh, are they the same object? No. No, they're not. Oh, it's that one and this one. Yeah. So this one will move back a bit. Yeah. And then this one. So now at least I have like preset these layers where they're supposed to be, so I can easily test them and add to them. It's 25, let's see. Okay, export this again. Yeah, they moved. Source control? What's source control? No, it's only me working on this, so there's been many times where I just break stuff and I need to just try to figure out what I did wrong. I'll throw this box. Okay, that looks a bit weird. So there's a rock layer here. That rock layer is actually part of the foreground. Okay, but this is better. I don't think now it's not so tight. So that parallax is nice. That parallax is very nice. And now it's just a matter of I can hide this edge here with another layer. Let's see. It's a tiny bit too. I could actually just. Ooh. I have an idea. Yeah, I know. Can you tell I'm not really from the developer side of things? I'm from the design side of things. It's not. It's a lot of hygiene stuff that I should sort out. For sure. Okay, I'm gonna do one more parallax layer here called P. This is actually also P2. but let's name it P2 grass. And it's a copy of this layer. Let's see. We're not going to use all of this. I'm going to take this edge. Not that one, not that one. And not this one. How can I make sure? Oh yeah, not that one. And then here we just make sure we don't have, not that one. Yeah. Then we are going to pull this edge up. Like that. Okay, something's happening over here. Yeah, we deselect these. We don't need to do these ones. Okay, up. There. And then we invert. We select this. And then we delete the rest. What's happening over here? Okay. So now this will be our this will hide the edge. What's happening here? Let's just make sure there's no overlap. All right. Okay, let's try this. It's a bit high. Wow, it's very high actually. Should be something like that. Even less actually. Something, come on. Let's try it, and then I think we need to flip the normals, because this looks like it's the wrong way. Did I? Okay. Flip. Now it's facing the renderer, and I don't know if you saw what I just did. I actually destroyed my... Yeah, is it here? Is this the right one? Okay. So you see what I'm trying to do now is I'm gonna have this one cover the edge. And I think should we do something about the scale already? Yeah, let's try it. We'll try and export this for now. Okay, what happened? It's in here. What's my material here? P2. I think it might actually be too much, as in he won't be. It's too high. And I think this layer obviously needs to be in front, as this one as well. This NPC is now... No, that's the player. That's fine. NPC is not in the right place. Okay, let's try it. And this... Let's try. No mesh collider. Yeah, okay, that's way too high. Maybe I can just pull it down a bit. We'll put it here. And maybe... So this, the purpose of this is just to hide the ugly edge of the level. Oh, I haven't moved my collider. My yeah. Okay, so yeah, it kind of works, but I need to move my colliders. Where are they? Oh, they're actually here. There we go. My neck crack time. Okay. Still, where's this collider? That's one collider. Okay. Where's my quad? There. This is what? This one needs to go all the way here. No, wait. This is this one. There. This one needs to go... Maybe I should just look from the top. Yeah, that's better. There. And then this one. There. Come on, let's do it. Okay. Yeah, can't go that way. That's still too near. That's there's a bit of a gap there. But yeah, so now I need to move this collider again. Is there something else blocking here, maybe? That's a mesh render. There's no colliders here, right? No, only this one. This one has none. Why is this? Is it like moving when I start? It looks a bit... Oh wait, now I see it. It's not the colliders, it's this thing. Alright. Okay, let's just turn off the renderers for this collider and then try again. Okay, yeah. Okay, oh now this one is off. Why is it? It looks like it's moving itself. No, wait. Move back. Okay. Okay. We'll get it right. I'm sure. Oh. Yeah, so now I can put a texture on the front here. So at least it'll be like covered a little bit with grass. Yeah. That works. I can probably pull this down all the way. And like put a texture there, which is wait, why don't we do this? I take this whole edge here and then say flatten, and then go to, there we go, 0. Hey, what's happening? No, that's the wrong one. Okay.
Packat.
There we go.
Är de där sista,
At least,
de ska till Sverige, så det,
like, that's covered.
men jag tror att vilket håller på att ta slut.
Ja, vad är det då?
Jag får beställa nytt. Men jag tänkte det var ganska bra.
Can I, what if we put black on it?
Lite så här.
Gör det.
Vad sa du?
Let's see.
Ja, jag ska göra det. När jag sätter mig vid datorn sen.
Jag får få lite färdig matt. Det finns både efter alla omslag så jag kan skicka på print.
Jag måste beställa, de får slut också, de små kuverten. Och över 100 stycken. Så det ska jag också beställa. Jag skickade ett stort kuvert.
Mm. All right. I'm gonna have lunch. And so should you, if you, or you should eat something if you're hungry. Thank you for today. Let's do more tomorrow. Thank you. You too. Let's continue this. No, thank you for watching, man. It's fascinating to see that that people actually enjoy it. Take care, guys. Pizza? No, not today. I actually have to take my daughter to the dentist after this, so that should be fun. She is so looking forward to it. Yeah, you too, man. Take care. And thanks for watching, everyone, on all platforms that I haven't even checked. So Twitch, Facebook is still streaming. Yeah, amazing. And YouTube is streaming as well. But I'm gonna try this again tomorrow. Be safe out there. Where's my button?